It's Hip Hop Nation, the sound of the culture. Your boy Torae is back in the building. So if you listen to this show, I came in here some months ago, super excited. I was talking about this crazy party that I attended in New York. I told you, if you ever pop out to New York, if you're fortunate enough to get this invite, it's definitely the place to be. And it's only gotten crazier and crazier since the times that I've been there. A couple weeks ago, you might have seen it go viral. Rihanna, they was like, yo, Rihanna's in New York at karaoke. No, she's not at just any karaoke. She's at Girls Love Karaoke, all right? And today, I'm going to bring you the brains and the brilliance behind this incredible party. Some of your favorites, Cardi B, Fabulous, A-Boogie, Coi Leray, Young M.A, Davies, Mario, me. Nigga, I was there. Yeah. Joe Budden, Maddie Morebucks is in the building. Maddie, what's up?
What's going on, T?
AG is in the building. AG, what's up?
Yo, what up, Torae, my guy? What's good?
AG still think he rap better than me. He's crazy.
Yo, we could play that record right now.
I cooked you.
We can have a versus tonight.
I cooked you. But listen, it's not about. It's not about that. It's not about that. It's about Girls Love. And Nee is here in the back. Silent.
Need a plug.
Nee, just shout in the back so they know you here.
I'm here.
All right, he said.
Wow. He said a lot.
That is the most
you'll ever hear from him.
His interview portion is done, ladies and gentlemen. That's the most you're gonna hear from Nee the Plug. But Girls Love Karaoke is an incredible party, and it's something that was so needed in New York. I feel like we haven't had a lot of staple events that people hear about from city to city, from town to town, and want to be at. And you get genuine FOMO when you miss it. Like when I'm out of town or if I'm traveling, if I don't make it out, I'm like, damn, that shit looked crazy. I want to talk about how you were able to build this amazing brand. But before we get into all the Girls Love shit, let's do background. AG, obviously, I know you from the music space for years. But just introduce yourself to the people and let them know your background up until this point.
Yeah, for sure. Everybody, I go by the name of AG, Instagram, AG from BK. Like Torae said, I've been in the music business about 20 plus years now, since I was like a little teen. Came up in the management worlds under the guidance of Chris Lighty, where I first met one of my OGs, which I don't call many, but one being Busta Rhymes, working with him very early. Going from there, working with Kevin Lyles, obviously my brother, business partner, and great friend Trey Songz, who I've been with him since the beginning of his career, since anybody ever knew him. First person to get him on radio in New York, get him in the clubs, get him popping out in the city, which obviously New York is a staple. And just really working at Def Jam for a couple years. Worked with Fab, worked with Jeezy, worked with Nelly, Big Sean, and, left out that space, went in the independent world, got a gold record with the JR, Best Friend record with Trey. Yeah. And then just started moving and shaking, doing other shit.
No doubt. So AG's official. I don't want you to think we just bring anybody up here. Don't DM me like, yo, can I shut? No. Do some shit. Do some work. Maddie, you are a superstar in your own right, but for the ones that's not knowing, let them know.
I go by the name of Maddie Morebucks, at Maddie Morebucks on Instagram. My background is real simple. Started off as, I guess you can say, a video vixen, kind of, sort of. Hate to say that, but I'm here now. I worked with major artists back in my day when I was doing, videos, so on and so forth. Lived in LA for 8 years. LA really made me. Yeah. I can say that. And now I'm here. I'm not stopping until I get to the top.
No doubt.
And I feel like I haven't reached my potential yet, and I'm gonna get there. And I feel like, AG bringing me along with Girls Love Karaoke, and he sat me down and came up with this bright idea, and I love this for us, and I feel like we're going to go to the top.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Like I said, man, it's an incredible party. Let's play some music, man. We talking karaoke. I don't know if y'all like to do karaoke, but you ain't never heard it like Girls Love. We're going to play some classics. We're going to play some dope new shit. We're going to get it popping, so keep it right here. It's Hip Hop Nation. You on the wake up with your tour guide. Hip Hop Nation, you on the wake up. Your boy Torae is in the building. We talking Girls Love Karaoke. The name is a brilliant name. AG, talk to me about how you came up with this whole concept for this amazing party, though.
Well, the concept I'll talk about, but I got to give my man Nee. If there's one thing Nee is very responsible for, is Girls Love Karaoke name.
Word.
Because I was gonna name it "Why Not Wednesday." It had nothing to do with karaoke, and we would have been stuck on the Wednesday.
Thank you so much, Nee. Thank you so much for being a genius.
And he texts us at like 8 in the morning. He's like, "No, Girls Love Karaoke."
Yo, yeah,
And it rang.
And it rang. So just briefly to talk about how we came up with it. It was actually Trey's idea. So we were in for a while, maybe like a year before we even started. He's like, "Yo, is this thing going on out in L.A.? All of my friends are part of it, and I think New York needs something similar." And I want to shout them out because they helped us out. It's called Monday Night Vibes in LA, right? So I want to shout my boy Tavares out because he literally showed me all the ropes, like what to do as far as like the karaoke system and all of that stuff. So
and still check them out on Mondays when you're in LA.
For sure. So Trey was like, "Yo, we got to do it. We got to do it. We got to do it. I want you to set it up." So I was talking to people in the city. Didn't really want to do it. I'm not a party. I'm a party guy, but I'm not a party promoter.
The craziest shit is when you was texting me flyers. It's like, why does that keep texting me about a party? Like one time is like normal, right?
It was
like
the birthday first.
Yeah,
August,
then it was kept, and then I was like, oh, this is a thing.
Yeah.
This is a thing.
Yeah, so that wasn't my space. I've been behind the scenes my whole career. So I went to LA with him, stayed at his crib for 3 weeks, went to Monday Night Vibes, loved it, came back home still and moved on it. Then my birthday came up, which was in August, and I happened to have a great spot that we do it at now, which needs the reason for that. And I hit Nee. I said, "Yo, I think I want to do karaoke there in 2 days." It was literally like 2 days before my birthday. He said, "What?" I said, "Yeah. Can you set? I think I got a plan. I think we could do it." Damn. And I hit Maddie up. I said, "Maddie, can you invite all the prettiest girls in New York? Because you know them all.
All on her phone.
All on her phone. Let's do this."
Maddie, I need your phone.
My passcode is.
Right. So I'm like, "Yo, let's do that." She brought everybody out. I brought a bunch of people out. Trey came. He pretty much gave me the greatest speech I heard for my birthday, and we had a ball. We had a ball, literally, and to the point where everybody was like, "When are you doing it again? When are you doing it again?" And that's when I was like,
bingo.
Bingo.
Didn't know I had to work that night.
Right. And Maddie at the same time called me like, "Yo, what's up with this karaoke shit? We doing it again?" All right. Yeah, we're going to do it again.
Word.
And that's why I was like, right. Because the way we rocked that day, it was like inevitable for us to become partners and hosts.
Yeah.
Like we did Ja Rule and Ashanti, like just like out of everybody, we was rocking from then early. Sure. And maybe like a month and a half later, we did the first event. Trey and Young Blue came, and like we don't have hosts, but because we don't announce people as hosting, because we want people to see people there when they're there.
Yeah.
So if nobody's there, you don't expect it.
Yeah. You don't feel like you're missing nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but it's still a vibe, no matter if...
It's one of those things. It's actually like when I first started radio. They told me early on, they said, if you dependent on a guest, then your show is going to be a guest show. You got to build something, and then the guest is always going to be an add-on. You know what I'm saying? So your brand, that brand that you guys are continuously building, and we in season 2 of it now, but it's a dope night if there's not a celebrity or somebody celebrating an album. It's just a dope night in general, but then Rihanna walks in the building, you take it up to 11 a billion. Right. Maddie, what did you do? What was the call? What was the DM? What was the message like? How did you make this magic happen to close out season 1?
I want to give a big shout out to Spade. Word. DJ Spade made this magic happen.
Shout out to Spade.
I just know I was on the stage and Nee got a message saying I need space for 2 girls. So Nee looked at me. I looked at him. He looked at me, walked away. So I'm like, what? He's like, damn. So I look up and it says she's here. I'm like, who's she? And I see this big furry hat. See, I wore my hat.
Right.
And I look over, it's Rihanna.
Crazy.
And I lost it. But I kept it inside because I've never been a fangirl, but I was a fangirl that day. Right. And I had every reason to be. AG was on the stage, and he was very upset at me that I didn't say
what
anything.
happened? You didn't know? You was in the dark?
No. So I knew everything about the Rihanna thing from even the first person walked in. He came and said, Spade is at Pergola with Rihanna. We both immediately, I have a picture on my Instagram where both of us are both texting Spade at the same
going
time.
Crazy. Thumbs loose, going crazy.
I need Rihanna here.
Right.
He said, okay, you're going to owe me big time if she come. I said, whatever, dog. I just need her here.
Word.
right? And he made it happen. So
But
definitely shout out to Spade.
the greatest part about it is that she was there for a hot minute and not a lot of people knew. Like, if you were in that back area, you knew she was there.
Right.
And I feel like that's why she was able to enjoy herself.
For sure.
She
so important.
enjoyed. She had the big hat on. You didn't know it was her unless you turned around like, oh wait,
Oh shit!
oh shit, that's Rihanna.
Nigga, that is Rihanna. Nigga, I
So
told you that was Rihanna.
when Trey motivated me to hand her that microphone, he was like, go bring her the mic. He looked like a proud father. He was like, bring her the mic, and I was like, nah. I was like, I can't do that.
Right.
And he's like, just bring her the microphone. And I was like, no. So I tapped Spade. I'm like, Spade, here. And he's like, he turned around. He said, nah, I can't do that. So I turned around. I look at Trey, and Trey's like, tap her. And I'm like, I'm scared. He's like, yo, she's been rocking with you the whole night. Just tap her. So I tap her. I don't even ask. I went like this, and I puckered my bottom lip. I'm like, she's like, oh, God, I haven't done this in so long. And I'm like, oh, my God, she grabbed the mic. But she has her back turned. So she's talking, and everyone's hearing, like, Choice lowered the music, and you hear her talking. So people are like, that sounds like Rihanna. Like, you hear the whispers.
Right.
Like, that sounds like Rihanna. When she turned around, she saw like everyone just migrate over there.
Crazy.
And I'm like, she's like, oh my God, let me get my phone. So she gets her phone and she starts recording. So she's trying to play it off. And then when she just felt the vibe.
Yeah.
And she just went along with it. She's like, after she did the first song, and then we saw her go to the second song, and we're like, and she's like, I only got 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
She's like, I don't got time for this shit. I only got 5. And then she just kept going.
Just kept rocking.
She rocked out with us till like 5 a.m.
Super vibe. Yeah, the party doesn't go that late, by the way. You know what I mean?
Ends at 2.
2 o'clock, 3 o'clock on a real excellent night, they might push it, but 5 because the vibes are so crazy. That's because Girls Love Karaoke runs this town. We're going to get to a Riri joint right now. It is Hip Hop Nation. You tapped in with your boy Torae on the Wake Up. It's Hip Hop Nation, the sound of the culture. Maddie Morebucks is in the building. Nita Plug is in the building. AG is in the building. We are talking Girls Love Karaoke. AG, you've been a part of building brands for years. Like you said, at the inception of Trey's career, you've been there. You worked with so many artists and helped get so many artists off the ground. I think I met you, really started building with you when you had JR. And so I seen you, take him from a little known act to having success here at Hip Hop Nation and going gold and things like that. Building a brand, obviously, is really different now. But just talk to me about how you were able to take something that's an idea as a concept and watch it grow and manifest into the hottest thing in the town right now.
Well, I used a lot of my relationships, right? Like, again, I wasn't. Me makes fun of me when I say I'm not a promoter, but I'm not a promoter, right? So, and I know all the promoters, but I know the promoters, I know the managers, I know the marketing people, I know the promotion people. So, I just was on everybody's line, like, who's in town? I still do it. Like, just because we're at a great space, we're only 4 months in. It feels like it's longer, but we're literally only 4 months in, right? So, just leveraging my relationships, giving people looks as well as us getting looks, you know what I mean? And knowing that is a humble road to get to where we need to be, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like we're building this brand, and it's different for me because, like I said, I'm used to being behind the scenes. Like, I don't do all of that. I'm me, but I'm used to, like...
Right, now you on stage, you got the mic, you got game shows and all types of... Like, it gets crazy.
Yeah, so now it's a fun role. It's like, reinventing myself and rejuvenating myself, and I'm loving it. So I'm taking this on, and it's exciting.
Absolutely. Who's the craziest person that's hit your line about it? People that want to pull up. I mean, obviously, I know we in the new season. It's actually one tonight, so if you don't got the information right now, I can't help you with it, but it's going to be crazy.
You know.
How do you when you get messages from people and decide who's going to pop out or whatever the case may be, just like who's been crazy talking to you about it, Maddie? Like, this is nuts, or you know what I'm saying? Somebody that people wouldn't expect or maybe would expect.
I got to give a shout out to Joe Budden podcast.
Word.
Definitely got to shout out Joe.
Manny always up there doing his album. He be cheating. You can't have professional singers at karaoke. Like, when I'm up there with my bad voice, that's different. But Manny, you really do this.
Yeah.
But Joe's in there, and that's always a good time. Joe pulling up.
We got Party. Party's like an alien. You don't see Party.
But
Party doesn't come outside.
But Party be
but
at
he comes
that
to
shit all the time.
karaoke.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know. It's always random.
Word.
It is.
It's always random. Like, and it'll be the days that we're off because we were running it every other week, but now we're gonna figure it
Oh,
out.
we piping it up.
So
We
it's
gonna
the
do
days
like
that we're
3
Wait,
hours.
off.
I gotta go every week?
Nah,
We don't know.
I'm about to say, because I can't afford. I need the grandfather
yeah,
discounted
yeah.
section rate. Yo, look into that camera. Matter of fact, we're gonna fix this shit right now.
Once and for all. Once and for all.
Right now, man. I need the OG.
I gotta do it.
The monkey.
Yeah,
the monkey.
nah, ain't no fucking monkeying around.
Nah, I don't want to. When we first started doing it, I felt like every other week was appropriate, just so we don't burn it out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I still feel like that. But at the same token, when we don't do it, there's nothing going on,
and people
and
missing
all
it.
of our phones are ringing like, "Yo, we're not doing karaoke tonight." So
That's such a great feeling.
it is. And I think that's a feeling that we need. I want people to feel like, damn, I'm missing it, as
exactly.
opposed to I don't
skip
got to go
this.
this
I
week.
can
I don't
right.
got to go this week. I could go next week.
Exactly.
So that so in order, I think to balance it, I think we may add a third one. We do 3 out of 4.
Got it.
So I want to make this clear.
Make it clear, man.
Girls Love Karaoke is not a club.
It's not a club.
It's an experience.
She talking.
We're not doing the bottle wars. We don't
Right.
care for
No
that.
sparklers.
No sparklers. Everyone,
No
we're
signs.
equal. When you come in, we're equal. We don't, even when like celebrities come in, they don't come with 50,000 security guards because this is a safe space.
No doubt.
You have fun, you sing your heart out, and we have a grand time.
That's a fact.
And I don't do the, oh, you ain't got enough bottles at your table. Oh, no.
Right.
Drink the bottles, get the waitress, do your thing. We're not here to pouring alcohol, champagne on our watches, and no, we're not here.
Pouring champagne on your watch is nuts.
We not here for that.
It's a dope time. It's a dope experience. And what I really like about it is that it's a lot of R&B. You know what I'm saying? Like, people will do rap joints, but I'm an R&B thug. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm
like
an R&B queen.
Yeah,
baby.
so like I'm in there, like I'm singing along with the R&B shit, and I like that vibe too, because I think it brings everybody to a place where they at ease, they feel calm and comfortable, and you can kind of let your head down. I'm a baldy, but you can let your head down and have a great time. Cardi B was in the building. Let's get to Cardi right now. We're in that Bronx is Hip Hop Nation. You on the wake up. Hip Hop Nation, listen, I hope you feel like, damn, I got to figure out a way to get invited to Girls Love Karaoke. That is why we did it. Shout out to Me the Plug. He is in the building. You're not going to hear much from him, but he making shit happen. His phone ain't been down since he sat down. You know what I mean? He making shit happen. Maddie Morebucks is here, and my guy AG is in the building. Yeah. Shout out to First Choice, too, man.
That's my
As
dog,
we talk
man.
about the music.
Love
and
him.
Obviously, it's a music-centric event. First Choice is always on point. One of my favorite DJs to do a party. But I think his addition into this particular space is necessary, and I think it's a great match. Like you said, you and Maddie had that synergy. First Choice just knows what to do, when to do it, how to make it happen. So big shout out to First Choice.
Yeah,
DJ
definitely
Kid.
And DJ Kid. We're going to shout out the whole team, but real quick, I have to shout out Choice because without him, there's no Girls Love
At
Karaoke.
all.
We've had no disrespect to nobody, but nobody in comparison to how we rock is anywhere.
When it
in
works, it
comparison.
works.
Yeah,
That's
so-
He gets us.
Yeah.
And we get
that's
him.
important. Especially as a DJ. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like, especially as a DJ. The best DJ MC combination or the best DJ producer combination, like, it's a relationship.
Yeah,
and it's gotta work
We
organically.
rocked it from my birthday where he was like in a little cubicle box where nobody could see him.
Right.
Then the first episode of season 1, he was there, and then we're like, no, you got to
gotta
see the
bring him up.
vibe. So we brought the whole DJ equipment, everything, and then we started killing it after that. So I got to shout out Choice. Got to shout out DJ Kid that holds us down on the karaoke. Super shout out SFL, our creative director, makes all of our videos. He's here with us now. Without that, people would just hear about it and not see the great visuals.
He was
that
literally
we
standing
post.
at my section and didn't video me once. I said, this is ridiculous. I'm not in no recap picture. I said, I'm not hot. Oh, I gotta wear the big chain. Like, what we get my side angle, God. No, let me stop. No, it's
SFL the greatest.
It's
he's
definitely always loving the building. And yeah, the way y'all roll it out and the way the content comes and all that. I know you was in the middle of your shout outs, but yeah, man, I just think like it's I don't think I've ever had like an event come up to the show, right? Like this is an event that you guys do.
I appreciate you.
I'm like,
for
sure.
this. I talk about this party on the bi-weekly basis, right? Whether I was in the building or if I saw it, I'm just talking about what's happening in the town. Like when people, oh, New York ain't this and that. Nah, this is what's happening in the town and it's going crazy.
Right.
And so I was like, yo, bring AG up to the show and bring Maddie up to the show and Nia's here and let's give the people the experience on the radio that they're gonna get if they ever get a chance to make it into the building. I know you said it was kind of spawned from what you guys had seen in LA and Trey talking about that party. Is there any plans for you to take this particular thing on the road, do it in other cities and shit like that?
1,000%.
Absolutely.
That is the next plan.
We're going to the moon.
Yeah. So before we did the first event, right? I always remember this text. I'm gonna remember it when we actually do it. I'm gonna say it on stage. But I told Maddie, we're gonna do the Barclay one day. She's like, AG, you're getting too ahead of yourself. We didn't even do an event yet. And I'm like, trust me, we're gonna do the Barclay. And that was really my window before the first event. Now I'm like, no, we are gonna do every Barclay in every city.
Right.
Like, that's the goal now. So, yeah, we're going to these major markets. We're going to the smaller markets. Wherever there's love for R&B and hip-hop and karaoke and a great vibe, we're going to be there.
No doubt, no doubt. And if, like I said, man, make sure you make your way out. Don't DM me. I am not the plug. I just want to make sure my seats are solidified. But holla at Maddie, holla at AG, holla at Nee. And maybe you know somebody that knows somebody. Girls Love Karaoke is a super vibe. It goes down in New York City.
Can I say
soon to
one
be.
thing?
Yeah, you can say anything you want.
They could have karaoke, but they can't steal the experience.
Come on, man. Listen, it's the one-liners for me, Hip Hop Nation. Maddie, let's play something to get out of here. What you want to hear? It's just show.
Fantasia, When I See You.
Yeah, and shout out, follow Girls Love Karaoke.
Yes, absolutely.
And shout out to my man Pops in Privé, where we do the establishment at, because he opens the door for us all the time. And even when we expand, that's still going to be our home base.
Y'all be having food there, too.
We do be having food.
Dion's Kitchen tonight.
Word up, word up. I never eat there because I don't want to be eating food and shit in front of all the baddies. But, you know what I mean? Plus, I don't know if y'all got nothing vegan. What we closing out with, Maddie? What we playing?
I don't know.
You said Fantasia, right? We got to do some. We got to
Some
do a
hype,
karaoke.
some hype.
Karaoke
We got
vibe.
to do this Hip Hop Nation though, so we got to do something hip hop. Let's do Ja Rule, man. We can never lose with a Ja Rule.
Never lose. You right.
We're
You right.
rolling the shot.
Where we started. Where we started.
We gonna,
We're ruling the
that's where we
shots.
started, my dog. Let's go where we started.
Normally-
Where would I be without my baby?
You can hear
Hey, yo,
joints like this.
Ja, pull up.
Ja, pull up. Ashanti, everybody pull up. You can normally hear this joint over there on Sirius XM Fly. That's channel 50. They got you covered with your hip hop and R&B classic joints. But we're gonna let it ring off on Hip Hop Nation. Girls Love Karaoke. Get involved.